Sono pazzito. Stasera sono pazzo. Sono pazzo, pazzo, pazzo! Insomma, sono malato, boh, ci sta. Già, già, già. Eravamo rimasti, bla bla bla. Hanno picchiato Kelso, l'hanno portato in, diciamo, in quella specie di ospedale, perché sembra più una clinica privata, a me che un ospedale, e dove si poteva fare zig zag con Elsa, però non è in condizione di fare. Insomma, guardiamo. Sono pazzo, sono pazzo! Però mi riprendo, ragazzi. Un attimo un po' così. Ora entro un po' nel tema detective.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
Certo, questi aggettivi, principessa, questa confidenza. Attenzione. Mafioso.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Così, proprio.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. It might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Non ce l'hanno i vestiti, eh? Così lontano? Ah, intende che non c'hai... Avevo capito, sì, non c'è il compagno, quindi...
Control your car.
Vabbè, però sono troppo larghe ste macchine. Vai, 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 vai B, vai B. Oh, oh, oh. Easy, easy. Niente, qui sarà chiusa, no? La sfiga che c'ho. Non vedo nulla. Sì, se lo passo così all'ultimo. Oh, bella questa. L'ho vista dalla finestra. Bella questa. L'avevo già? Non ci credo. Oh, sono un collezionista allora. Due. Talento 2. Qua. Tiri giù la porta così, cazzo.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Boom.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Non lo so io. Parli anche? So. Vedi come sono conscio, è colpa tua. I amichetti del cavolo. Mi sembra che sia rilevante questo busto di mezzo cavallo. Chi è? Chi
To
è?
get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Sono cambiali queste?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Ah, lo sapevo. Aspetta un attimo, da... Ah. Faccio prima andare qui che tutte le volte leggerlo sulla play mi rompe le palle, legge i commenti.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Vai, andiamo un po' a vedere. Perché non carica? Sono finiti i giga? È impossibile. Ok, ora va. Sì, va, parolone va. Ah, ok. Ciao Nica. Tutto a posto.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Frega se sei...
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Ma lo sai che c'è? Sono le ultime. Se lo sai, vedi come ridi. Bastardo.
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
If you don't ask, you never find out.
Porca miseria, faccio così. Mi importa una storia. Vedi, lo sapevo.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Allora.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
Sapevo. Mannaggia.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Sai che c'è? Io voglio finire sto gioco. Guarda. Ecco.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Così. Aspetta. Pure quelle 4 minuti su curva. Questo qui è regola.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's.
Ok.
What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Detto?
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson.
So io.
Not at all.
Si può uscire, che c'è qui? Niente. Che senso ha la porta aperta così? Vabbè, andiamoci. Andiamo al luogo. Vai. Stavo pensando che potrebbero fare tipo... Ora io non mi ricordo com'è il finale, no? Quindi... meno male, faccio una supposizione. Se rimanessero vivi entrambi, cioè parlo di Kelso e Cole, non mi ricordo assolutissimamente. Questo porto via un cestino da spazzatura. Potrebbero fare tipo L.A Noire loro due che magari tipo aprono un'agenzia investigativa per... Cioè potrebbe essere una bella cosa. Però bisogna essere umano, non mi ricordo. Sinceramente sono passati tipo 5 anni. Quindi ricordo tipo dei flash di questo gioco. Altro non mi ricordo. Però potrebbe essere una bella idea. Ascolta, come posso? Ho girato. Ah! E qua. Raga, voglio il cabrio. Cabrio rimorchi.
Gotta borrow this. Sorry.
Hey, what are you doing?
Ah, tra l'altro, ecco, vedi, 84
Hey!
su 95. Vabbè. Ragazzi, per trovare 84 auto così a mozzo, cambia visuale. Dal traguardo. Veramente se guardate le mie live precedenti, in alcune live vado a giro a cercare le macchine, però vabbè, meglio così che spoilerarsele su internet. Macchina qui? Oddio. Mi è avuto il dubbio.
Find another ride.
I find one goddamn ding!
Oh, stai calmo che se non mi serve te la lascio qui. No, guarda, din din. Dai.
You drunk, mister?
No, te sei il ubriaco qui, non io.
DA's investigator. I need this car.
Buster.
Niente.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Vai, vai, bravo, tutta tua. Vai. Vedi, ecco come faccio a trovare le auto. Così. Ah. California Fire Alive.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Ma se ci lavoro, che me la chiedi a fare la strada? Ma io boh, guarda, veramente.
Say, could I borrow some of that mess?
Ci saliva, quello. Che c'ha a mano questo?
I'm out of here.
Che c'ha? C'ha un
What the
giornale?
hell?
When is America gonna understand?
Ma sei buffo, c'è un giornale in mezzo alle gambe, cioè... Beh. Sali di qua, facciamo prima. No.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Ci posso andare.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh in every place.
Qui è lo stesso. Vabbè, prendiamo l'ascensore.
Oh, just you wait.
Sembra che il mondo della Rockstar Games sia arrabbiato col personaggio che gioca. Cazzo. Wow.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Questo.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
There's got to be more in these files. There's something else in that report. I know it.
Capito. E dov'è? Non c'è punto su tutti, direi. Voilà.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying, or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Muscini. Tutte queste belle macchine.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The land registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks. I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Morro, di qua. Che devo fare? Ma che cavolo? Ah, forse Curtis. Beh, ho capito.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this?
È il dottore che ci ha messo di mezzo.
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
Okay.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
Ah, me lo fa da solo. Sti cazzi.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
Quant'era? 34? Beh, a
The lot
29.
number is 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. The registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Vabbè, mi sono già perso però, io me lo ricordo. Io in realtà l'ho visto dopo che c'era scritto. Allora, 1, sto sentendo, 187 6988. 69 Oh. And
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Già fatto. 20.
20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Se vedi inglese, lo so. Quanti sono questi? Oh? Merda. sega a me. Inglese a me.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
Allora. Cosa devo cercare?
1876988.
88, eccolo qua.
The
350.
book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. How do they pull it off?
Oh. Così proprio?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Porco imbecille. Vieni. Esci, stronzo.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Dov'è? È là. Cazzi. Muoiono con un colpo questi, oh. Di pompa. A me se mi spara un colpo di pompa io vado a terra e non mi alzo più, già.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down
It's
here.
important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial, something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
Invece.
Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Sì. Oh, è più figo così, ragazzi. Dai, raga, cioè. Ma vogliamo discutere, dai.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Monroe.
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Quindi allora adesso sono quasi sicuro che ce l'ho già, però nel dubbio. Sta musichina non mi piace. Appena entro in macchina ricomincia. Vabbè, potevo evitarlo quel palo, però lasciamo stare. Ti ha chiamato però già, cazzo, non si è visto. Prepara un bel trappolone a Monroe. Walter Bishop. Macchina qua? Tutti? Veloce?
I need this. Police emergency.
I find one goddamn ding.
Niente, vai, tu vai.
That broad has socks in it.
Ho visto una cosa stranissima. Ho visto una macchina strana morire, avevo visto. Invece poi... Oh, 85, attenzione. Questa è la corroboratora. Vai. 85 su 95, 10. E ora sì che diventa dura ora. Scusate, perché poi alla fine dopo magari... è un po' qui sulle colline. Poverino, vedi? Pensavo fosse soltanto... Ci sono altre case.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Pelelu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Stia. Questo è un assalto tipo alla Alexander Sosa contro il Pacino, contro insomma Tony Montana.
Somebody put some fire on that guy! Good kill! Nailed that son of a bitch.
What's the slug in this one over here?
I need someone to cover my six.
Ecco perché non me lo mirava, diceva cavolo non muore quello.
Pokes his head out. We
How long do you think you can hold on?
You asshole. Somebody.
You're surrounded and you're...
Bugging out. Get after him. Real clever asshole. I'm gonna somebody put some fire on that guy.
Real clever, asshole.
I'm gonna find you. Somebody.
Ti trovo io prima però. Non muoio. Ah, ok. Minchia.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Somebody put some fire on that guy. This one's got you. That's a kill.
That's it. Out of ammo. Keep your head down.
I'm gonna... Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh. Il buco di ciulo.
There he is! Blast him!
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Beh.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Monroe, where are you, damn it?
La testina fuori, vai. Vedi, cioè.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Dove sono che sentivo passi? Dietro di me.
Stay down, damn it! Almost out. Need a new weapon.
Madonna. Porca miseria. Oh. Qui? No. Ah, di qua.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me.
That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Oh, qui c'è un bel giornalino. Voilà. Questo cos'è?
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack! Call me an ambulance already!
Cazzo è anche, morire lì, Walter Bishop.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
Guarda, sapevo.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go.
Sei una pippa, lo vedi?
Let them drift away.
Ecco. Undici, 13. Oh, stai cosa soffri che ti ho sparato la gamba, dai. No, ne morrò. Che brilla quello. C'è altro? C'è la scrivania. Morelli.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
Cassaforte, giusto? Ce la leggela. Pazienza. Scendi? è rilevante, quindi è stato... Interessante. Oh, si è bloccato? Ah. Sì.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Oh, è stato. Cavolo. Sono tutte le cose. Azioni.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Non mi stai distruggendo le orecchie, Monroe. Dai, soffri in silenzio perché non ce la faccio più.
That's a hell of a payroll.
La voglia. Ah, guarda un po' chi c'è in cima, proprio lì così, proprio lui il primo, proprio. 1, 2, 3, bastardo.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Chiamatelo da solo. Io un po', raga, le gambe ce l'ha, no? La gamba. Guarda che se non sbagliavo quella potevo fare anche 5 stelle così non lo ripetevo. Mannaggia. Mannaggia. Ah, questo è DLC però. Perché così in mezzo al nulla?
Jack, there's a statewide APB out on it.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side ready to help him.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Ah, ecco perché i DLC te lo fanno così, perché sono abbinati con la storia, ecco perché i DLC te le fanno fare.
Look at the sky, Cole. No screwing around. We need to be in the car when the call goes out over KGPL.
Tanto sono già morti, esce inutile che stai, voglio vedere le macchine, sta buono. Passi là. È Bix, non è Asher. Bix. Questo è uguale? Non lo so. Perché quello era intera sdraiata? Deve entrare lui, guarda perché c'è la posta l'altra. Niente, vabbè. Dai, basta. Ah, io volevo finire. Non mi sa che invece. È un po' più tardi. Sai che tardi.
88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units stand by for further.
Downtown? It can't be.
All units, explosion location is somewhere in...
Boh. Guarda i sciacalli, guarda i sciacalli. Guarda roba. Sciacalli,
We have looters
bastardi.
around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Passiamo.
Cops, you little prick! Get that bastard, Cole! Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole!
Ragazzi, è tornato il nostro Cole Phelps. Guardatelo, è proprio lui. Spara, no? Ora se riesco a prenderti. Sei andato. Sei andato. No, non mi dici che non salta. Guarda, guarda. Oh. Mannaia, non ci credo.
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
Era lui, pensavo fosse un... No, vabbè. Potevo morire tranquillamente.
Commander want us at the scene. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like it.
Comunque...
I wish I could say the same.
Guarda che sta
Like a
bello.
bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
Beh, in questo caso mi... Fa di bello, mi sa. Fa di bello sto caso, non me lo ricordo.
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Dai, corpi.
World's turned upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
Ci sposta lì su sopra. C'è sto veicolo, mi incuriosisce. O è questo che mi
That's
incuriosisce?
it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Mannaggia.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. get better with practice.
Nothing significant.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor, you came across as, very resolute.
Sweet heavens. Oh.
Looks like all that's left.
Beh.
I can try the laundry tag. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Se te me la indichi, cioè io...
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Tomoko Okamoto.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Beh.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Ci prendiamo, lo rubiamo. Oh.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Sì, allora
Maybe.
proviamo.
I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
Lettera della chiave. Forse è la K? N? N. Non ci sto capendo una... Così a caso, ragazzi, cioè proprio... Scusa, dove l'ha presa la N e la V? H e la V K. Ah, aspetta. Forse, non so se è vero. No, non ho capito allora. H è uguale alla K. Allora, la H. forse il numero... Continuo a non capire. Lui ha detto basta mettere il primo. La E, dove l'ha presa la E? Dal B2. Ah, aspetta un attimo. Ah, devo andare sulla O. Aspetta, non ho un po' capito. Vedi, lo sapevo. J. J. L. K. Scusate, ma non sono stato io, non ho fatto il soldato. Se lo facevo il soldato magari ho detto col Phelps. Vermont. X S. S.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Voilà. Oh, che schifo. Eh? È vero? Oh mio Dio. Oh no.
Don't think this is anything.
No, non faccio trovare inganno. Quello. Schifo. Che schifo.
I don't think so.
Magari ti interessava una scarpa. Ops.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
C'è qua. Ma il sound del poliziotto, niente. Ha dato il poliziotto lì.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Arrivo.
Optimistic, Cole.
Non lo so.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Però così, questione di naso. Senza senso proprio. Ah, tutti gli indizi? Mamma mia, ragazzi.
I doubt it.
Ah, forse era quello che voleva dirmi il poliziotto. Parla con qualcuno. Questo?
Don't touch the camera! You have any idea how much these things cost, Mac?
La
Stay
butto.
back.
La butto io con la telecamera lì. Allora, questo.
If we've got time to fill, maybe we'll take a comment on the explosion. Otherwise, we can't help you.
Ma ci avevo parlato.
Out of the way, boy. I need to compose myself. You think this suit looks appropriate? Oh, who cares what you think? Get on with the investigation.
Ah, qui è mal. No, non è mal questo.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks, and God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
Yeah.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Madonna. Che dice?
So you hire a chemical whiz kid and his assistant without checking either one of them out.
Hindsight is a great thing, Detective. And I should have looked more closely at their references.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson.
Che rabbia.
Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Vedi? Ok, bastardo di corrotto. Quindi devo andare a chiamare per vedere l'indirizzo o sbaglio? Non ti preoccupare.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Voilà. Però l'uomo che vende hot dog è sempre qua, Dall'altra parte, vabbè.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Vai.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Dov'è? Madonna, dov'è? Ah, qui è la Madonna, no? Oh, ne manca 9 siccome, le volevo fare tutte. Ah, qui dove c'era il pazzo, quello che incendiava le cose.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Oh, Camino, Okinawa.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Che... oh, ok. Qua ha detto com'era il numero? Ah. 2620. Allora, questo qui.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Eccoci.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you.
Ah. Sì, lei cosa suona? Lei la fortuna che questa macchina qui la conosco già. Che di là non poteva salire? Tizio decifrato, mezzo sconosciuto. Ah, così. Voilà.
At least we know what we did if we try to retrace our steps.
Da nulla però no, dai, porco. La sia sirena? Che ce l'ho? Da ora sono arrivato. Come dici che è in mezzo? Vabbè. Ah, perché qua? Oh. Eccolo, vedi, sgamato. Tomoko Akamoto.
Well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Di qua? Ah, sì, proprio.
Somebody turned the place over. You better watch us. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
That's it.
On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Lui deve sempre rovinare questi momenti di riflessione, no?
Could be a class ring.
Vai. Può fare altro qui, eh? Ok. Oh no. Non penso sia molto...
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Era un poliziotto. C'è quella stanza, c'è una stanza. Ci si fa? Ah, so io. Cosa poi? Oh, ho trovato questa.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Broad must have amazing eyesight.
Beh, veraccio, Biggs. Trofeo, così, scheletri nella ghiacciaia.
Biggs, badge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. And probably a team from technical services as well.
Quindi, andiamo a fare. La chiamo io, dai.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
Ok. Ragazzi, siccome mi interessa questo caso qui, vado a mettere su da mangiare e torno. 2 minuti. Ok? Qui rimanete. Che cavolo ho fatto? Eccolo. Allora. Questa povera anima che mi ha aspettato. Sei un grande, ti stimo. Ti adoro. Eccoci. Prendiamo il macchinone Biggs. Prendiamo. Dai, prendiamo il macchinone Biggs. La decidi, vuoi prendere questa qui? Prendiamo questa, dai. Questa sciccosa. Ma quello ci porta via però, ok. Vai, vai che ci siamo. Sto bel brodino, ora ci vuole una mezz'oretta. Tanto continuiamo. Mangio il brodino come i nonnini perché sono stato 3 giorni all'ospedale, quindi nulla di che, però devo stare attento a quello che mangio, prendo pasticconi, medicinali. Niente. Quindi stasera brodino come i vecchietti. Come vecchietti. Ah!
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Toppato.
Please!
Dovrebbero fare più spesso giochi come L.A Noire, secondo me. Sono sempre pubblicizzati questi giochi. Pazzo questo. Questi giochi tipo mafia. Senti questa cosa qui di gangster, mafia, il padrino, GTA, tutte queste cose che si ammazza. Cioè questo rompe proprio gli schemi, questo che si ferma in mezzo all'incrocio. Non si capisce perché si comportano così i bot della Rockstar. Dicevo, comunque dovrebbero fare più giochi così, non sarebbe una brutta idea, però a loro decidere. Sti cazzi!
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
Oh, un
Hey,
attatore.
Biggs, you're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. We found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Oh, qui c'è le macchine. Guarda, c'è le macchine.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Aspetta, rimani un attimo lì, cazzo, raga.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Non me l'ha data, ragazzi. Non me l'ha
You
data.
gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
Me l'ha data o no? Io non l'ho visto. 85, non me l'ha data. Che?
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around this, we're dead.
Poi ragazzi si è smaterializzata la nostra macchina qua. E io c'avevo una macchina tutta bella. Bastardi. Boh. Vabbè. Andiamo dai.
Hey, I don't bite. Come on.
Aspetta.
Follow me.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Hey, I don't bite. Come
Questo io
on.
ce l'ho già. Mannaggia. Mi metto alle 10, raga, è un cassino assurdo, veramente. Le 10 che mi mancano.
Good day, miss.
Tieni le zannacce a posto, eh. Guarda, casca morto con tutti.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Già è gigante ora, immaginate quei tempi lì quanto era favolosa sta bestia. Vabbè.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Ho capito perché fai tutte quelle facce lì.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Questa era una bella accusa. Mancata. Ah, giusto. Ah.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
Aspetta, questa lavora qui o sbaglio? Io faccia da culo proprio questa. Però se mi rimuove.
Akamoto is an industrial spy. She's on your payroll.
A spy, you say? That's very interesting. You have some way of proving she was working for me or Hughes?
Cacchio.
Sorry, my mistake. You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Ma invece lo conosci bene, ma che cacchio me ne frega, suonole tutte. Allora è un'accusa.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
La regola questo, è l'unico, perché io non saprei quale.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson, that's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
diamo un'occhiata.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Niente. Oh, andiamo da su. Guarda questi qui due, Niente. Qua.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Cos'è sta cosa?
76 degrees west.
Ah, quella di prima?
24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Scusa, non ho capito io.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Di 4 e 15.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Niente? Non ci credo, non c'è niente qui. Esci Biggs, mamma mia che noia che mi dai però quando mi stai così davanti. Devo andare in giro per tutto sto hangar gigante per trovare qualcosa. Sti cazzi.
Get a load of these engines. You think that cone could have come off one of them?
Meno male che c'è Biggs che mi suggerisce.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Ci vado subito. Vabbè, nella
It would
sicurezza.
take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Ci può sta. Ci può sta. Chi è questo?
Circumstantial.
Sì, anche perché questo non serve a
I don't
niente.
think this is going to help us.
Le foto adesso comodino.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Il corpo.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Niente. Però com'è che si sale sopra? Aspetta un attimo, fammi vedere. Allora, lì c'è la corda. Può entrare. Qua. C'è qua. L'audio che parte dopo. C'è qua. Non c'è niente qua. Non c'è boh. So. Mamma mia le mani, che sofferenza che mi fai. Questa è chiusa, bro. Vabbè. Ci saranno cazzi loro, no? Se sta chiusa.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Okay. Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
Okay.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Oh. Capisco.
Let's see what Pinker has for us.
Questo?
He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Okay. No. Che dice lui?
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Insomma. Ci ha dato bene, ci ha dato. Oh, io però mi incazzo perché io quelle macchine lì non ho mai... Ah no, forse l'ho presa. Sì, ora mi viene in mente, l'ho presa. Che è un'altra stazione, inizio sconosciuto.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. But this would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen deal with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Giusto, io volevo entrare dall'entrata. Volevo uscire dall'entrata. Volevo entrare dall'entrata, che è giusto. Volevo uscire dall'entrata. Beh raga, vado un attimo di là, arrivo subito. Eccoci qua. Allora. Vabbè.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Now that I got you, I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who sold you down the river.
Infatti.
Cut it out!
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
$11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the Interstate Bus Station at Beverly and Union. Code 2.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
We don't want any civilian casualties.
Throw out the guns.
He's on the lam! On the floor!
E questo non mi sembra averla fatto sto film, no? Questo è una in più, 32. Bene, bene, bene. Bene, bene. Dai Biggs, per adesso guida tu, siamo alla stazione. 33 addirittura. Cazzo, vado bene.
You're behind the wheel.
Dai, dai, dai. Ah, perché ti manda quando fai il viaggio. Ah, però. Bello questo, lo sapevo. 7 manca. Forza qualcosa qua.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Fare il simpatico, cioè.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Ah, è il simpatico pure te, eh? Vabbè. Quindi?
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Bene.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
Wow.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in 1 round.
Il numero alle spalle io non lo vedo. Se è quello lì non si vede. Ah, si vede qua.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. 1 drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap.
Porco Giuda.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple of years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Oh, yeah.
Can't spare any time. I've got to prepare an evidence brief.
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Esatto. Oh, fa ancora rumorino, senti? Capisco cosa c'è da fare, secondo me è questa.
So what next?
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I'm at a loss.
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
What do you think?
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
Però questa qui è l'unica foto che mi manca qua, non ci trovo niente io. No, perché ci deve essere qualcosa.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Dici che c'è qualcos'altro, non riesco a capire cosa però. Nervosendo mi sto. Allora faccio così, guarda, non sono fatto il cazzo, rotto. Allora.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Se no raga, cioè non si può. Io voglio capire che c'è qua. Non me lo fa capire. Sto andando a mangiare io. Ci brucia tutto ora.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Che è successo qua? Sta scaricando. Aggiorna. Bravo. Ok. Vai.
Did you see his lovely wife?
One of these
You can drive.
Già tu vai. Vai bro. Dai che siamo già arrivati, non c'è più tempo a perdere. Facciamo questo qui. Tu.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Io non starei molto a lungo in questa casa qui allora. Quindi dai, su. Oscar Asco, questo quello lì. Angelica, Oscar, non era morire. Angelica, sì, pizza. Pizza. 88 capelli neri. Vado, missore, 5 chimico. Eccolo.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Che...
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Mapes is cleaning up.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Fuck.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Let's go, bro.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
Su.
Okay. One traffic stop coming up. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
Ora perdo. E guarda sto imbecille. Cosa dov'è adesso? Ah, laggiù. Ah, lo sapevo. Porco dincio. Ti fa quelle sterzate così. Perché devo stare più lontano, un po' fa queste sterzate, poi io dopo rimango fottuto. Aia, che botta che ho preso.
Fuck. There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Lascio questo stacco.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Go.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Are you on the sauce or what?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Ci credo, non ci credo. Sia lui a favore, oh.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim
Cole.
at the tires.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Cos'è questo fucile? Oh?
Suppressing fire!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Stay down. As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it.
Give me some cover!
I got you.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Give me some cover! He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Find some cover!
You're pretty brave for a dead man. Hey, look who's winning. You're pretty brave for a dead man. Son of a bitch, cop.
Give me some cover!
Ragazzi, sparato 4 volte.
Got you now, motherfucker.
I'm covering you!
soldati, un militare, quello che sono, ma minchia, oh.
Get in cover!
Così che si spara. Guardate mamma. Oh mio Dio.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Hai visto? Non so. Bene, bene. Ben poco ammirevole trofeo, finito il DLC. Bene, quindi noi adesso ci lasciamo così a secco proprio. E ci vediamo alla prossima volta. Bella.